It's time for Lander Valley Basketball. Coming up on the Porter's Tailgate Show live on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM and streaming online on the County 10 YouTube channel. You will hear about today's games, updates from around Fremont County, and catch up with the Lander coaches and athletes. Now, let's send it to the voice of the Tigers. Here's Wyatt Barichka and Riley Bullion.
Back at the Recreational Center in Douglas, Wyoming at the Bearcat Gymnasium as we get set for day 2 and the final day of the Douglas Classic in Douglas, Wyoming. Wyatt Barichka joined alongside Riley Bullion. And Riley, last night's game was just a pure show of dominance for the Lander Tigers.
You know, dominance is one way to call it. It's something we've been waiting to see all season. And I say all season as we're only 5 games in. But it really was just a show to see how well we can play.
Yeah, the Tigers, pulling up last night's stats here, Riley, I just lost them for a moment, but I will get them back here shortly. The Tigers won by a score of 78-36. It was a 42-point victory for the Tigers in this one. It was led by Brandon Stauffenberg, who captured 21 points. It was A. Lopez, I believe, with 15 or 17. And then last night's Lander Medical Player of the Game, Casey McClung, finished with 17 points. Lopez actually finished with 18 points. The Tigers had 9 players score for the Tigers last night, and that's a good showing. And now they get another competition here in the Wheatland Bulldogs, who unfortunately fell in their first matchup to the number 1 ranked Douglas, in which Lander will face later this afternoon. So Stu Mullins was talking about it yesterday too, Riley, in the pregame or the postgame show. Just keep that consistency, keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, keeping the consistency and keeping that going, that's something that they really ran yesterday. They kept their offense going, but not only the offense, they kept their defense going. And that's something that we've kind of also been looking for, is a team that can keep both things going at the same time and keeping that consistent and keeping it going. And they showed that last night. Yeah, the ball movement, too, by the Tigers was the thing really that kind of opened my eyes up in that one. The Tigers had some good shots, but they gave a better, cleaner shot. As I was saying that last night, we were basically becoming a broken record by the end of things as well. Taking a look at some of the other scores in the Classic, is trying to get this pulled up here for you guys. Maybe, if it decides to ever pop up here. There we go. So again, Wheatland defeated Burns in game 1 of the Classic, 47-30. Douglas would then take that victory. 62-38 was that final. Again, your Lander Tigers winning 78-36 yesterday, and then Douglas on the nightcap defeated the Level Bulldogs 59-41 in that one. So all the games for day 1 have been complete. Day 2 getting set here in this one. We're going to step aside for our first time out. When we come back, we'll give you guys an extended Fremont County update, because there's a lot of action going on. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
The Lander community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Keeping you connected with Tiger Basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
It's Tiger Basketball on the County 10 Sports Network. Again, just kind of want to remind you guys that we're not having any coverage of the Lady Tigers games because they're in Lander for the Lander Classic that's going on. The Lady Tigers would fall in both their games yesterday, and now one is Riley will give you guys more updates of those games that are happening today as well. But again, we're here for the boys' games. Again, if you guys are in Lander, good opportunity to go support the Lady Tigers and support all of Fremont County sports because there's a lot of action happening in Fremont County.
We've got swimming. Lander is at the Green River Invite. That is the Green River Invite. Riverton will host the Riverton Invitational. That is also today. That's for swimming. As far as wrestling goes, there is Battle in the Bighorns. That is going to be the second day. Teams at that event, Lander, Riverton, and Wind River, all three of those are there. And then they've got the Christmas Duels for Shoshone, and that is also today. That is also hosted at Shoshone.
Yeah, lots of action happening. And you also got the Foothills Classic for basketball in Wind River and Wyoming Indian or East Indian Pavilion if we want to go town-wise. Some of the scores that happened yesterday.
For the girls' side, the number 3 Tongue River beat Wind River 49-35. Tongue River won that one. Wright would lose to number 2 Wyoming Indian. Final score 72-32. Wyoming Indian won that one. And then Wind River would fall to Bighorn 49-38. Shoshone would lose
to Hannah Elk Mountain, I believe, right?
Yep, 65-49. And then looking over on the boys' side, obviously Lander won last night, 78-36. Riverton would win against Grace, Idaho, 60-41. Wind River would fall to Tongue River, 70-62. Sorry, they won that game.
I was going to say, there wasn't a 5-3 upset there.
If I would read my thing I wrote down correctly, they would win that game. That was a 5-3 upset. And then Wyoming Indian won their game against Wright, 68-65. Wind River would fall to number 2 Bighorn, 49-48. And then Shoshone would win again, 64-21.
So again, lots of Fremont County action. You can check out that Fremont County sports schedule at county10.com to see the times and locations of all things happening as well. Lander Nordic Skiing entering their second day of the Pinedale Invite as Lander saw some early success last week. Amanda Eddy would win the 5K freestyle, and for the boys, it would be Otis Basin, I believe is how you say the last name. I will get that double check. He would win the boys 5K freestyle race. The Lady Tigers would win the 3x3K last week in Laramie, so congratulations to everybody on their successful weekend. Again, boys swimming, Lander at the Green River Invite today. They did host a triangular yesterday. We'll get you guys those results throughout the broadcast as well. And Riverton hosting their own invite today at the high school as well. We're going to step aside for another timeout. We'll be back after these messages. This is County 10 Sports.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Elevate Rehab in Lander is a proud sponsor of sports in Fremont County. Elevate offers physical and occupational therapy and specializes in hand therapy. Elevate Rehab also offers one-on-one personalized treatment for every patient. Their dedicated team of highly skilled and specialized therapists will help you on your journey back to better health and mobility. Elevate Rehab, 535 East Main, Suite D in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Tiger basketball is streaming all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
Give you guys an update at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Lyman right now leading Riverton 56-43. I don't know if that just became final. We'll check in just a moment there. 56-43. It is final in that one. So Riverton falling in that one. They go 0-3, I believe, in that Flaming Gorge Classic this weekend. The boys will play later on, but if you're tuning into this one, we can't thank you guys enough. KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, Lander, Wyoming, Y-Bridge, to Riley Bouillon. Call, giving you guys the action of today's game. Lander also going to be playing this afternoon at 4 o'clock, so a pretty nice break in between their game and then when they face on the number one team in Class 3A for the boys. That would be the Douglas Bearcats. We'll have that call for you guys right here on KOVE as well as on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page. However you may be tuning in, we cannot thank you guys enough for tuning into this stream. Riley, kind of going back to that game against Burns yesterday, to kind of just give you guys the statistical category, shooting percentage-wise, Lander went 35 of 72 unofficially. I don't have the official stats yet. And then you also, on the Burns side, 15 of 47. So, telling you how the defense played, the opportunities created. I mean, there's just a lot of things in that one.
I mean, as we talked about all day yesterday and all of this morning, it's just they played all around the ball. The defense was great. The offense was great. Every aspect of what they did on the court was fantastic. If they didn't have a wide-open lane, they found somebody open on the arc or someone on the wing and passed it out to them and gave them a shot. If they had a lane, they took it.
Yeah, plenty of opportunities for the Tigers. They'll see if they can do it again here. As we'll take one more final timeout. This is going to be give you guys the starting lineups. This will be a 60-second timeout. We're back after these messages.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletics for more than 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes in the clinic and on the field. Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. With specialized training and one-on-one service, they get you back to doing what you love. Whether you need rehab for an injury from a sports-certified specialist, or you need to get therapy from their certified hand therapist, with 6 locations in western Wyoming, they provide aquatic therapy, dry needling, floor, and women's health therapy. So many options to keep you living the lifestyle that you want to live. Find out more about Fremont Therapy Group or schedule an appointment. Go to FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, streaming online at county10.com as the starting lineup is getting introduced here. We'll start with the Wheatland Bulldogs.
We've got number 1, J.P. Anderson. Number 3, Lee Racer. Number 4, Bryce Stenson. Number 24, Jacob Heisch. And then number 25, Eric Suko.
Those are the starting 5 for the Wheatland Bulldogs. Your Tigers starting lineup is going to be the same 5 as yesterday. Wearing number 3, a 6'1" senior in Casey McClung. Wearing number 10, a 5'9" senior Braden Lincoln. A 6'3" junior, in Bennett Washburn. 6'3" seniors Brandon Stauffenberg. And a 5'10" senior in Abe Lopez. So 4 seniors on the starting lineup here for the Lander Tigers, and we are going to get underway here. It's going to be Heisch and Stauffenberg to control the tip here. It's going to be Tiger basketball to start things off. As Brad Stauffenberg will bring it up, give it off here to McClung, top of the arc, swing it to Lopez. Lincoln almost losing it. Will try to drive in and kick out to Stauffenberg again, matched up there by Suko. Stauffenberg baseline, keeps it going. He'll lose it. It'll be Tiger basketball as Stenson knocked it out of Stauffenberg's hands.
Stenson almost came up with the steal on that one down on the baseline.
Lopez will inbound near side. Was looking for Washburn, and it's going to be out of bounds right there by Heisch. And right back to the Tigers' same spot. 7:37 to go here on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. McClung will get it in the inbound. He had to reach for it. He'll fake the pass, and he'll put it in for 2.
Good start for the Tigers, getting the first points up on the board.
As McClung, yesterday's Lander Medical Clinic player of the game. As McClung will come up with the basketball. McClung going to try to drive in. He'll try to get another bounce, and he'll put it in for another 2. He's already got 4.
Good hurry-up offense play there by McClung to be able to realize that he had a wide-open lane, even though there was 2 defenders underneath the basket.
As now you got Razor. He'll pass out, high pass there to Stenson, and then you got a foul on the ground.
Foul's going to be on McClung. That's his first team foul.
So 4 points, and you already pick up your first foul on the Tigers. 6:56 to go in quarter number 1. Tigers right now currently running that 2-3 zone. As Stenson on the far side will look for Suko. Stauffenberg going to be called for his first foul. As it will be Bulldog basketball on the baseline. Bulldogs entering this game 2-4 on the season. Again, they would fall in their first 3 games of the season. They would win their next 2. Then back to a loss yesterday after falling to Douglas. Looks for the inside pass, get it. Stauffenberg with the rebound. Stauffenberg continues to take it. He'll give it off here to Lopez. He'll try to go baseline. Gets guarded there by Razor. Stauffenberg matched up there by Suko. Stauffenberg got a drive there. He does. Pump fake. Nice pump fake there for Stauffenberg. He'll put 2 up on the board.
Good job by Stauffenberg to be able to drive, take that little spin around, and then put up a bucket for 2.
As now Tigers putting a little pressure here on the Bulldogs. Anderson crosses the timeline. 5:56 to go here in quarter number 1. Stenson will go to the top of the key. We'll give it off here to Razor. Razor pass inside to Suko. Back out to Anderson. Inside pass there for Heisch. Heisch will try to put it up. He'll get the first points of the ball game for the Wheatland Bulldogs. Stauffenberg launches a deep three, hits front iron, no good. And the Bulldogs come up with it. That was Razor with the rebound.
Lincoln almost steals this one by Anderson.
Anderson kick out here to Stenson. Stenson's going to launch a three after McClung puts a little too hard on the defense. That three-point shot's no good. Stauffenberg comes up with the rebound, and he'll bring it up here, give it to Lopez immediately. 5:09 to go. Washburn in the post. He'll try to get it up there over high. She can't get it. It's the Bulldogs with the rebound. Anderson comes up with it.
Definitely something we've seen more of is them getting the ball down to Washburn and let them get some post work in.
Razor will get it deflected there as Bulldogs still end up with it. Here's a three from Stenson, and he'll connect on the three. As the Bulldogs down now by 1 to the Tigers. 6-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. McClung, top of the key. Does pick up his dribble, give it off here to Lincoln. Lincoln to Lopez. Lopez going to try to drive in. He does. He's going to be fouled. As they're going to say that's going to be on the shot. Lopez will go to the free throw line and put maybe 2 in. They're going to give that foul to Razor. That'll be his first. Team's first. Lopez puts up that first free throw. No good. 64% from the line last week. This is the first free throws by either team today. Second shot connects, and the Tigers now take a 2-point lead.
Something we've seen so far in this tournament is the Tigers starting off with this little backcourt defense.
As Lincoln almost fouled there, Bulldogs get across the timeline. Almost gets called right back again. Could have been called for 2 easy fouls there. Razor on the near side will pass off here to Anderson. And Tigers continuing to run that 2-3 zone. Here's the pressure. Washburn going to try to play defense before it was Razor who gets the 2 points. And we are all tied up here in Douglas. Early in the first, though, 3:51 to go. Stauffenberg going to try and drive in. You're going to get a foul. And they're going to say it's on the floor. That call comes way on the other side of the court. Yeah, I think you're going to get Razor for your second. And now he's going to stay on the court. He is. Talon Wheatland checks into the ball game. He's got a wide open. Lopez can't find him. Finally does, but it's stolen. And Wheatland still ends up with it anyway. Just didn't see it. It was Lopez drives. That's Stauffenberg. Can't get it. It's a missed opportunity there, Riley.
Big missed opportunity. Wheatland was wide open in the corner, didn't take it, threw it away.
As now we're tied at 7 apiece here in Douglas. Again, the Tigers will be back in action at 4 p.m. today for the nightcap. As Stauffenberg comes up with the steal. As Stauffenberg trying to push the pace. Lopez can't corral the basketball. Finally gets up, and now he was looking for McClung. Can't get it. And Lopez now going to be called for the foul. As we'll see our first substitution for the Bulldogs. This is Nolan Hofrock. Hopefully, again, apologies for mispronunciations. I did check, though, before today's stream. 3 minutes to go now. Anderson matched up there by Sixby, who's checked in. This Tigers making some substitutions. Lopez did check out. Anderson will go for a 2. Can't get it. Stauffenberg ends up with the rebound. And then you have an out-of-bounds Stauffenberg. I don't like the call, but the official right there for it.
It really could have gone either way. The ball was tipped away. You never really know which hand it's going to come off of as it hits the baseline down there.
Bulldog basketball. Anderson will get the inbound pass from Suko. As the Tigers defense, again, continuing that 2-3 zone. Bulldogs looking to go right now 2-1 at the Classic so far. Pass off here to Hoffrick. Hoffrick will give it right back to Anderson. Back to Hoffrick. Just kind of playing a little catch right now. Is Anderson and Hoffrick. Anderson will go to the far side now. Looks for the inside pass. Stauffenberg with another steal.
Go ahead and give another steal to Stauffenberg. Is that something that we saw a lot of yesterday from him?
And another thing we're noticing, too, is a lot more calls early on in this one. They're going to give that foul. They give that to Heisch. It'll still be Tiger basketball, though. 2:08 to go. We're still tied here. And Douglas as 6B almost backcourt violated that. 6B will take it in. He can't get it, though. And it's going to be Douglas basketball.
Good job by 6B to pick that ball up on basically the timeline and not get called for the backcourt violation.
Even just to put up a shot, too. I mean, again, still no shot clock in Wyoming High School basketball as we approach 1:45. And we got a timeout taken by Wheatland. Let's see if this is a 30-second or a 60-second. And it's going to be a 60-second timeout as we'll just keep it right here for you guys.
Your scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Fremont Therapy in Riverton and Lander. For more than 25 years, Fremont Therapy has been Fremont County's leader in physical and occupational therapy. We are proud to provide experienced clinicals to support our athletes and their families. We wish all Fremont County teams the best of luck this season.
Powell's Pharmacy in Lander is locally owned and locally loved. Powell's Pharmacy combines high-quality products with personalized care. Their knowledgeable staff is happy to help with any questions they may have. They strive to help reach your health and wellness goals. You can stop in the Palace Pharmacy, 1255 Main Street, Lander, or see them online at palacepharmacywyo.com. Again, big shout out to Palace Pharmacy for the starting lineup sponsor in this one. As they will be Bulldog basketball after a timeout taken by Wheatland. We're still tied at 7 apiece. As so far the first two teams kind of being more of a low-scoring affair. The game before this one ended up in a favor of the Bulldogs from Lovell. It was 44-28. 6B with the fast break is looking for a Tiger, and they're going to say out of bounds. It'll be Wheatland basketball. As 6B kind of just pushing the pace a little bit too quick.
Pushing the pace, trying to get things going here for Landers. That's really what they did yesterday is they pushed the pace and kept it going.
Alverson's checked in for the first time today for the Bulldogs. And Anderson, nice pass out there to Stenson. Stenson will lay it up and in. And the Bulldogs have their first lead in the ball game.
Stenson saw that wide open lane coming from the wing and put up a shot. As that three ball is up and is no good by Lincoln.
And once again, the Bulldogs can push it, take a more than a 2-point lead. I don't think there's been a lead more than one possession so far in this one. Under a minute to go here on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, 9-7. Is the inside pass there to Halverson. Halverson will look for Stenson. Is almost out of bounds there. Heisch, baselines, and you're going to have a foul on Washburn. That'll be his first. It's going to be the team's fourth, as Lander is designated as the away team in this one. As Heisch will go to the free throw line, try to put two in. First free throw hits front iron. That's no good. As it remains at a 9-7 ball game. Tigers right now 3-9 from the field unofficially. 0 for 2 from 3. Second shot, tie arc, it goes in. And it's now 10-7. 43 seconds to go. McClung, give it off here to Washburn. Washburn will hand it off to 6B. 6B drive into Lincoln. Lincoln to Wheatland. Wheatland now. Drive in, give it to 6B. Pump fake that three, makes a spin. Nice spin move, that goes in.
Good move by 6B to take that ball from the wing, take a little spin move inside and put that one up for two.
It's now a 1-point game here with 19 seconds to go. Wheatland can hold for the last shot if they want. Mickelson has checked into the ball game. We just missed that substitution. Apologies there. Stenson is looking. Gives it off here to Mickelson. 2 seconds now. Anderson, he's going to just chuck one up. It's no good. And that'll be the end of one as the Tigers right now trail against the Wheatland Bulldogs. We'll give you guys second quarter action coming up. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today.
Hello, Tiger Nation. This is Casey McClung, and you're tuned in to Lander Valley Basketball on County 10.
It's 10-9 after 1. The Tigers trail to the Wheatland Bulldogs as we enter quarter number 2 in this one. It will be Wheatland basketball to start things off here. Stenson guarded by Lopez. As he'll give it off here to Mickelson. Lopez, Wheatland, 6B, Stauffenberg, and Lincoln. The 5 checked in here as there's a football throw there to Stenson. Pass inside for Heisch. Heisch will try to put it up as it takes a long roll, and it's rebounded there by Stauffenberg.
Stauffenberg throws it immediately to Lopez. Lopez can't get that one up.
As it will now be right back to Wheatland as kind of just slow things down just a little bit. The Tigers can slow it down just a little bit. They're trying to go a little quick here. I mean, yesterday it worked out when they were able to create those opportunities. Mickelson drive in off the backboard, up and good.
You're talking about opportunities. Lots of opportunities for the Tigers yesterday as they really kept the pace up as that 3 ball is up and good by 6B.
Tie things up here just like that. Tigers currently 5 of 12 shooting. The Bulldogs are 5 of 8 unofficially. Get all stats we mentioned throughout the broadcast unofficial. As there's a almost turnover there. Wheelan trying to get the pressure, can't do it. And then there's a pass that's stolen by Lincoln as Lopez. Step back 3. This one will roll off. That's no good. And it's going to be Anderson with the rebound. And right back to Wheatland. 12-12 game side here in Douglas. Lander's first game today out of 2. Anderson will give it off here to Mickelson. Pass inside to Halverson. Halverson will give that to the bottom of the 3-point arc. As Anderson getting a couple matchups here. Drive into Stenson. Stenson pump fake. He'll take the shot. Foul. 2 free throws coming. As Stauffenberg will be called for the foul. That'll be his second.
5th team foul.
Or they say that's his first, so I gave him somebody an extra foul. Which I believe that first free throw is no good from Stenson. So we'll see a new substitution. Suko has checked into the ball game. Eric Suko. Second free throw is up and good. And it's a 1-point ball game. 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 2. Stauffenberg going to try to drive in. Almost loses it. Pump fake. Give it out here to Lincoln. Lincoln will swing it to Wheelan. Back to Lincoln. As Lincoln will give it off here to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg going to try to drive in. You're going to be called for the foul. And it's going to be on the ground. We'll see who this is. I believe you're going to get Suko. And they do give it to Suko. That'll be his first. As will be Tiger basketball on the far baseline for our radio audience. Tigers going left to right. Lopez gets the inbound, goes baseline, and then get called for the travel. And right now back to the Bulldogs.
Couple quick turnovers there by the Tigers, giving the ball right back to the Bulldogs.
As right now I got unofficially 3 turnovers for the Tigers. Here's Mickelson. He pump fake, goes baseline, puts it up, and another it goes in and out. And then it's going to be out of bounds. Tigers basketball with 5:22 to go. And we're going to have a substitution. 6 comes out. McClung has checked back in. Tigers have only played 7 so far. As Lopez will bring it up for the Tigers. This is a 13-12 ball game on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Lady Tigers will play the Burns Lady Bronx. As Lopez will make a couple moves right there, and he'll get his first field goal of the ball game. And the Tigers are now back up by 1. As now you almost lose the ball as Halverson. He's guarded by McClung. Halverson looking for somebody. Finally gives it off here to Anderson. As Lander leads it by 1 here. Again, the Lady Tigers will take on Burns at 12:30 today at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. We'll try to give you guys updates throughout that, as that three-pointer there was no good by Wheatland. And then Lopez with the rebound. He'll get fouled. 2 free throws coming on the shot.
Lopez trying to go coast to coast there. Gets fouled. Draws the foul. Sends him to the free throw line.
Officials concurring right there, as it will be...
Foul's going to be on J.P. Anderson. It's going to be his first personal, 5th team foul.
So each team got 1 more foul to give. If it comes to that, Lopez's first free throw is up and good. So I won't bring up a stat yet until after the free throw is made. You never know, the broadcaster jinx.
As Brock Peasley will check in to the ball game for the first time.
Lopez has made his last 3 in a row. You can say that stat now after the free throw has been made.
Washburn to check in, Lincoln to check out.
You never know with those broadcaster jinxes. You know, Jim Nance saying one with a field goal kicker and missed one after so many in a row. Just, you never know now.
It always used to be me, so that's why I let you say everything first.
Fair enough, Riley. I'll give you that. We got 4:25 to go here. As Anderson give it off here to Mickelson. Mickelson will swing it over off to Peasley. Wheatland just moving the basketball, looking for the right shot here. Mickelson was looking, finds the inside pass for Peasley. He'll put it up and in.
Good ball movement there by the Bulldogs to get that ball inside. Give it to Peasley and let him go to work at the post.
As Lopez, baseline, he'll put up the shot. That's no good. Lopez will put it back up and he'll be fouled. 2 free throws coming. The sideline for Wheatland doesn't like the call. Lopez will go right back to that free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Anderson. That's his second personal 6th-team foul. So that puts Wheatland almost in foul trouble. They get 1 more. That's going to put Lander in the bonus.
As the official talking to the Wheatland sideline to get some answers on that one, because not liking the call.
First free throw up, no good. Second free throw up and is good for Lopez.
Hopefully that wasn't part of the broadcaster jinx. As Anderson, give it off here to Peasley. Bulldogs trying to break the press. They do get across the timeline as the Tigers kind of fall back a little bit. Peasley, give it off here to Suko. Suko pass inside to Mickelson. Kick out to Anderson. Anderson looking to drive in. Stop, puts it up, and now another foul. So 2 free throws coming. And we'll see who this is on. They're going to give it to McClung. So 2 free throws coming for the Bulldogs. McClung with his 2nd foul.
6th team foul. So now that puts both teams kind of in some foul trouble here as we await the free throws from Anderson.
Anderson's first free throw is up. It's going to be good. And it's now a 1-point game. Wheatland can tie it up here with this next free throw. Substitution will come in. That will happen for Anderson after this free throw if it goes in. Second free throw up and no good. So the substitution going to have to wait a moment. It's going to be a rebound there from Washburn. As McClung stop will take the shot as he kind of falls back. That's no good. Ends up in the hands of Peasley. As Anderson will bring it up here. Peasley give it off here to Suko. Suko now top of the arc, right back to Peasley on the far side. 3:05 to go, and Wheatland ends up with the basketball. He pushes the pace, gives it to Lopez. Lopez's shot no good. He gets blocked there, but he gets it right back, and he will put it right back in.
Good ball movement by the Tigers, realizing that Lopez had the open layup. Gets his own rebound, puts that one back up for 2.
Tigers unofficially shooting 39% on the court. As Anderson will bring it back up, kind of reset things here for the Bulldogs. It's 19-16. Mickelson, he had a shot if he was able to corral that. He'll try to drive it in. That's no good. Stauffenberg comes up with the rebound. And Stauffenberg will bring it. Kick out to Wheatland. He'll launch a three. This one back iron, no good. And then Stauffenberg going to be called for an over the back.
It's going to be an offensive foul there on the Tigers. Bryce Stenson is going to check into the ball game for the Bulldogs. He'll replace J.P. Anderson.
Will be 2:20 left to go here. And with that, the Bulldogs have entered bonus. They're missing a foul from somebody. That's Stauffenberg's second foul. And they'll put Suko to the free throw line. Suko looking for his first points of the ball game. And he ought to wait, because that's no good.
Jacob Heisch also checked into the ball game for the Bulldogs.
McClung drive in, kick out to Lopez. Lopez took a second to take the three. He misses the three. As Stenson comes up with the rebound. Trying to catch up on my stats taken here. As the pace picking up just a little bit here. Now slows down. 1:55 to go. 19-16 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As Mickelson will give it off here to Halverson. Halverson looks for the inside, and I think he was looking for the pass there to Heisch. He can't get it, though. The Tigers will turn it over. Or will they keep it? Nope, it is going to be back to the Bulldogs. The Tigers had a fast break opportunity that they missed out on. As Lopez and Stauffenberg have checked out. 6B and Lincoln check back in. With 1:40 to go. Tigers showing a little bit of pressure here. As Bulldogs are just kind of getting the basketball over the timeline. They finally do. Washburn ends up with the basketball. Tigers have a 2-on-2. Washburn going to try to take it himself, and no, they're going to call this charge.
They're going to call an offensive foul there on Washburn. That's going to be his third personal.
It will be.
Excuse me, that is his second personal.
Should be his second. I have him for two. 1:22 to go now. It's still a 19-16 ball game here in Douglas, Wyoming. Again, Tigers will be back in action at 4 p.m. We'll have the call for you guys. Wheelan with the steal. Wheelan will give it to Lincoln. Lincoln is going to try to take it himself. He can't get it. And it's going to be Bulldog basketball, as they did have a 2-on-1, but they slow it down.
Washburn saw the opportunity to meet the ball at the top and decided to go down low instead to pick up for defense.
As Mickelson, 6B almost with the steal. Here's the kick out. That's going to go out of bounds. And it goes right back to the Lander Tigers.
Good defense there by the Tigers to realize, put that pressure on and really pick things back up and get things going here, hopefully on the offensive side.
McClung, give it to Washburn, back to Wheelan. Wheelan now going to pass it to Lincoln. Lincoln to 6B. 6B going to try to drive in. Can't get it and will lose it. And they're going to say off the leg of 6B. He's showing some frustration on that. And we still have a 19-16 ball game. The Tigers have put up 10 in this second quarter to compare to Wheelan's 6. Wheelan had the point advantage after the first quarter. 10 points to Landers 9. And almost another turnover there by the Bulldogs. Suko will give it off here to Stenson. Stenson now back out to Mickelson. Stenson, he had a three if he wanted to take. He doesn't take it, though. Drive in, 10 seconds. Bulldogs will home for the last shot. Stenson again, pass inside to Halverson. Halverson now to Heisch, and it's a block by McClung, and they'll hold it off as they let 6B throw it against the backboard, and that will be the halftime score. The Tigers right now lead 19-16. We'll step aside for a timeout. We'll give you guys a recap of the first half and give you guys some more stats. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Hobby and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Palace Pharmacy of Lander is proud to be this year's starting lineup sponsor and supports athletics all across Fremont County. Palace Pharmacy in Lander is locally owned and locally loved. Palace Pharmacy combines high-quality products with personalized care. They strive to help you reach your health and wellness goals. Stop into Palace Pharmacy, 1255 Main Street, Lander, or see them online at palacepharmacywy.com. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184. Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today.
This is Braden Lincoln from the Lander Tigers basketball team, and you're listening to the home of the Lander sports this season on KOVE 1330 AM, 107 FM, and county10.com.
Also on the YouTube and Facebook pages is where halftime here in Douglas as the Tigers lead 19-16 in the halftime intermission. Tigers right now led by Abe Lopez with 8 points, Sixby with 5, McClung with 4, Stauffenberg with 2. Only 4 Tigers so far making their way in the point total. The Bulldogs seeing some more players score. J.P. Anderson with 1, Razor with 2, and Stenson 3, Nicholson with 5, Peasley with 2, and then Heisch with 3 as well. We've had 4 lead changes, 2 ties in this one so far, Riley. It's more been of a turnover kind of game right now.
Yeah, you could call it a turnover game because that's really what we've seen. That and a lot of fouls and turnovers so far. I mean, give Lander credit, they're up 19-16 right now, so they do have the lead coming into halftime.
Yeah.
Do they have the ball?
It will be Tiger basketball to start the second half as well. So
that's also a bonus. They get the ball to start the half. Yeah. So, and they've played really well. Their defense has been fantastic. They've been able to hold Wheatland on their side of the court and not let them do anything with the ball.
Yeah, so far the Bulldogs are going quarter by quarter, Riley, like you were mentioning. 10-9, Wheatland had the advantage in the point total. The Tigers would then have 10. They will hold the Bulldogs to just 6 points so far. Tigers have shot 7 of 21 unofficially for 33%, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. The Bulldogs right now 6 of 12 I have them for 50%, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 of 7 from the free throw line so far. The Tigers also 1 of 6 from the 3-point line for 17% as well. And you know, you got to take what you get right now. I mean, this game a little bit closer than yesterday. You can't take really anything for granted. And I believe there hasn't been a lead by more at least than 2 possessions. If you realistically think about it, you can say 3-point is a 1-possession game, but I don't think there's been a lead more than 2 possessions so far. That's how close this game has been.
Definitely been a close game, and it all goes back to how well they've been playing their offense and their defense. They're still playing that around the ball kind of feel of, if we can do this on offense, we're going to do it on defense, and vice versa.
Yes, that is your first half recap. We'll give you guys a quick Fremont County update. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Hey Tiger Nation, this is Abraham Lopez on behalf of Lander Valley Athletics and Tiger Basketball. I want to thank you all for supporting us this season, and go Tigers.
Back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming video on the County 10 YouTube and Facebook pages. Wyatt Barichka alongside Riley Bouillon with Jared Anderson at radio control, and everybody behind the scenes, thank you today, as we only have one final so far in the first games today that happened at the Flaming Gorge Classic.
That game was number 2 Lineman versus Riverton. Riverton would fall 56-43 in that game. Other games going on today, though. For the Lander girls, they play Burns at 12:30. That game should be going here pretty soon. About an hour. Then we've got the Foothills Classic in Ethity and Pavilion. Bighorn will play the number 2 Wyoming Indian at 2 p.m. Wright will play Wind River at 2 p.m. in that tournament as well. For the Wrangler Invite in Shoshone, Matitsi will play the number 4 Shoshone Wranglers at 5:30 p.m. And then looking over at the boys' side, for the Douglas Classic, Lander playing right now against Wheatland. Score 19-16, Lander on top. We'll then turn around and play Douglas at 4 p.m. We'll have that covered here as well. Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River and Rock Springs. Riverton will play Mountain View at 2:40. And then going to the Foothills Classic in Ethity and Pavilion, number 2 Bighorn will play Wyoming Indian at 12:30. The number 3 Tongue River will play Wyoming Indian at 3:30, so quick turnaround for them. Wright will play the number 5 Wind River at 3:30. And then for Shoshone, Matitsi will play Shoshone at 7 p.m. tonight.
I just wanted to say, I think Matitsi and Shoshone, the Lady Blue, took on Matitsi last week in Matitsi, so another game. So kind of, you play at one place, you play at the other kind of thing. As well as, again, this is the last basketball action. There is some more Fremont County games happening before the Christmas break, but for Lander, this is it until January 5th when they go to Rawlins. That was kind of a, I don't know how long that's been there, but we just found out about it, I think, this week. So luckily we caught it down before it was too late as well. We're going to take one quick timeout. We'll give you guys the second half action. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Elevate Rehab in Lander is a proud sponsor of sports in Fremont County. Elevate offers physical and occupational therapy and specializes in hand therapy. Elevate Rehab also offers one-on-one personalized treatment for every patient. Their dedicated team of highly skilled and specialized therapists will help you on your journey back to better health and mobility. Elevate Rehab, 535 East Main, Suite D in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one.
And we're just going to have to cut that as they stop the clock a little bit early with about 10 seconds to go. And we are underway here. Tiger basketball to start the second half. It's 19-16 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard in favor of the Tigers. Washburn going to try to drive in here. He does, and he will get the two to start things off as Washburn gets his first points of the ball game. That's now the fifth Tiger who has gone on the board.
Good drive by Washburn to find the open path, or so-called make a path. Get 2 points out of it.
Tigers right now up 21-16. Tigers looking for a 2-0 start to this Classic. They're looking to win their third straight. Tigers 2-2 on the season right now. Bulldogs are 2-5. I forgot to add that they're 3-4. I apologize. They'll drive in. Gotta get my information correct there. As I do, that shot's no good for the Bulldogs. And Stauffenberg will drive in. 2 free throws coming. And we'll see Stauffenberg go right back go to the free throw line. This is his first opportunity at the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on J.P. Anderson. That's his third personal, first team.
So that first free throw for Stauffenberg is good. He's got 3 on the day. Second free throw, front iron, no good. It's going to be rebound there by Heisch. As the Tigers continuing to show the pressure as the Bulldogs do beat the press with 6:50 to go. Here's a cross-court pass now to Stenson. Stenson now going to give it to Anderson. Anderson top of the arc. We'll swing it off here to Razor. Inside pass to Stenson. He'll try to drive in. Kick out to Anderson. You know, this 2-3 zone from the Tigers, Riley, is kind of been a pain for teams so far in this Classic, as that's going to be a turnover for the Tigers after the rebound.
It's definitely been a pain that other teams have had to deal with, but it's also a pain because they switch to man-to-man every once in a while.
Yeah, they do. So here's a shot. That's no good. Putback is also not good, so 2 opportunities there from Stenson. That's no good. As McClung with the basketball, give it off here to Lincoln. Bounce pass to Washburn, almost a turnover. Lincoln comes up with it. Cross-court pass out to Lopez. Lopez drive in. He's got a lane. He'll try to put it up as he creates a little bit of contact. He'll put it up once again. That's good for the Tigers.
That's something Lopez is really good at. He'll put up a shot, not get it, get his own rebound, and then put one right back up and get points out of it.
24-16. This is the biggest lead in the entire game so far, as that shot there from Anderson's no good. Stauffenberg comes up with the rebound. Stauffenberg will give it to Lopez. Lopez will create contact and one.
Yet again, good job by Lopez to create that contact, draw the foul, and be sent to the line to shoot an and one.
I'm going to give that foul to Suko. That's his second.
Second team foul.
Lopez at the free throw line. Got 4 of 6. Doesn't get that free throw to go in, however. And it'll be rebounded there by Suko. Tigers 5 of 9 at the charity stripe so far today. Wheatland just 3 of 7. As you got Razor, we'll give it off here to Suko. Suko with a cross-court pass to McClung. Almost got the steal, couldn't get it though. And Stenson will try to drive it in, but Washburn comes up with the rebound. And shots not falling for the Bulldogs now. Stauffenberg floater, that's no good. Ends up in the hands of Razor. Again, just slow things down. You got a decent lead here in this one. It's 26-16 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. They've had only 2 ties and 4 lead changes in this contest so far. Anderson on the near side will try to drive in. He'll look for the inside pass. Nice pass there, rejected by McClung. As Stauffenberg ends up with the basketball, he'll try to go coast to coast. He does.
That's one thing you see a lot of is Stauffenberg and McClung sitting down low, trying to swat everything away, and then either one of them will take it coast to coast and get points out of it.
The Tigers, again, kind of giving a little pressure. You got to hurry up, though, if you're Wheatland. They do finally cross the timeline. They had at least about 2 seconds to get it over there. You'd think that's not a lot of time. I mean, who knows in basketball? As now it's 28-16 in favor of the Tigers with 3:55 to go on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As Razor gets it, almost stolen there by the Tigers. Suko will pass that off to the far side. That's Stenson, back to Razor, inside pass to Anderson. Kick out to Stenson, looks for the inside pass for Heisch. Heisch now, back out to Stenson. As the Wheatland's going to take a three, and they'll knock one in. That's Razor who gets the three-point shot, and then Washburn will put it up for two.
McClung with that quick little pass down to the baseline to give Washburn a shot.
It's going to be a timeout taken. We'll see if this is a full. It is a full. We'll take one as well. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Palace Pharmacy of Lander is proud to be this year's starting lineup sponsor and supports athletics all across Fremont County. Palace Pharmacy in Lander is locally owned and locally loved. Palace Pharmacy combines high-quality products with personalized care. They strive to help you reach your health and wellness goals. Stop into Palace Pharmacy, 1255 Main Street, Lander, or see them online at palacepharmacywi.com. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Hey Tiger Nation, this is Senior Brennan Stauffenberg on behalf of Lander Valley Athletics and Tiger Basketball. I want to thank you all for supporting us this season, and go Tigers.
Tigers extending their lead 30-19 as Washburn was able to connect on that last score there for the Tigers. Wheatland finally connected on a three after they were moving the ball pretty well. As you got a drive here by Razor. He's going to be fouled. There's going to be two free throws coming for the Bulldogs.
Foul's going to be on McClung.
That'll be McClung's, I believe, third foul of the game. It is. Wheatland's going to check in after this free throw attempt. So Tigers in there. Road black unis, white numbers, white letters, green stripe. The Bulldogs are designated as the home team. They're in their white uniforms, blue numbers, blue letters with the gold and blue stripe. Second free throw here for Razor is up, and it's no good. So they go 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Yeah, Stauffenberg again almost travels there with the basketball. He'll try to drive in. Here's an underhand scoop and score. Nice shot there from Brennan Stauffenberg.
Good job by Stauffenberg to drive in. Basically go underneath the basket, put a shot up, and get points out of it.
Stauffenberg was 7 on the day so far. He is a 3-point shot away and 2 rebounds from a double-double. 32-20 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Lincoln playing some good defense there against the Bulldogs. He's matched up there by Anderson, as Anderson will give it off to Razor. Cross-court pass out to Stenson. Stenson baseline was looking for High. She couldn't get it, though. And Stenson gets it right back to Anderson. Stenson matched up there by Wheatland. Tigers showing that 2-3 zone. As Anderson will try to drive in, stop. He'll pop it up for a shot. That's no good. Wheatland ends up with the rebound. As Lincoln was looking for Stauffenberg. It's a turnover. Anderson's got one to beat. That's Wheatland. Anderson will get it and one. Anderson with 3 points and has an opportunity for a 3-point play. So we got 1:48 to go in the third.
Hey, Lander, thanks for tuning in tonight to support LVHS Sports. Our broadcasts are made possible by great sponsors like Gamble's at 420 Main, right in the middle of town. Shane at Gamble's has truckloads of furniture waiting just for you, and delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store.
That free throw is no good, as now the Bulldogs continue their offensive rebound, or excuse me, their offensive possession after the Bulldogs got the rebound. So once again, the Tigers will play defense. And now you have a traveling call by Razor. Took an extra step with that plant foot. With 88 seconds to go. So Lopez will bring it up, give it to Washburn, swing it to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg, give it off here to Washburn. Washburn is looking for Wheatland, finally gets it to him. Wheatland going to try to drive in. He'll pick up his dribble. Wheatland to Lopez. Lopez. Matched up there by Razor. Stauffenberg, he'll launch a three. He'll connect for a three-point shot.
Stauffenberg able to take that three with a little bit of pressure on him in the corner.
Shooting it a little bit better for the Tigers, unofficially 14 of 30. Here's a nice inside pass to Suko. He'll put it up, and he'll have an and one opportunity.
Foul's going to go on Stauffenberg.
That will be his third that I have him for. They do say his third is Keaton Iron Eyes. Good check in for the first time. The first time we've seen Iron Eyes in the game today. And we'll see another substitution. Mickelson has checked in for Anderson. And then you're also going to get a quick last second substitution. Peasley will check in for Razor.
52.2 seconds left here. 35-24. Tigers on top.
Free throw shot does take a back iron bounce, and then you have a...
Going to call that an over-the-back foul on the Bulldogs. Foul's going to be on Jacob Heisch. That's his second personal, third team.
As the Bulldogs 4 of 11 from the free throw line. Tigers 5 of 9 so far. Lopez will give it off here to Wheatland. Wheatland will back up. I think Bulldogs playing man-to-man. Wise pass to Washburn. He'll get it up and good.
Good move by Washburn to stay down on the block, pick up the ball, and get 2 points out of it.
Yes, that will go out of bounds, and it's going to be Tiger basketball. The Wheatland sideline does not like that call at all. I thought it was also Wheatland basketball as well, but again, we're not the officials. We're up here, they're down there. So it's right back to the Tigers. They have a lead of 37-24 with the Tigers being able to hold for the final shot if they want. Wheatland going to give it off here to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes will launch a three. That's no good. And it's going to be rebounded there by the Bulldogs. Mickelson will put it up. That's no good. 3 seconds to go, and then you get a foul call on the play as Wheatland's eye looks to be gotten poked there. It will be Tiger basketball with 2.8 seconds to go. We'll see what they do on this play. Kind of watching their practice on Wednesday. They attempted to practice, they don't. Lopez will take the shot, and that is in and out. That was a close one right there, but the Tigers are going to take their lead into the fourth. It's 37-24. We'll step aside for a timeout. This is Tiger basketball on County 10.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, Lander, Wyoming. Wyatt Birch going to join alongside Riley Bouillon. A big thank you to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for sponsoring this broadcast. Staff at the clinic in Lander and Riverton want to remind you not to ignore those annual wellness visits. Make your appointment at the Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care. Let's stay healthy together. Tigers up 37-24, entering the final 8 minutes of action here as the Tigers are 1-0 currently at the Douglas Classic. They're looking for their second win of the Classic. They'll look to have won their last 3. Here's a 3-point attempt there. That's no good. Wheatland ends up with the rebound. Now have another opportunity on the offensive side. Stenson, give it off here to Anderson. He'll swing it now to Mickelson. Mickelson. The Bulldogs, they're looking for a good shot as well, as Mickelson will go for 2, can't get it, and then you're going to get it over the back on Mickelson.
That was going to be on Mickelson. That's his second personal.
This is the team's 5th. Again, Wheatland designated as the home team in this one, so Tigers are going to be considered the road team 3 times today, as they'll play the host Douglas, as Washburn was looking to drive it in, loses the basketball, and Wheatland ends up with it. Stenson crosses the timeline. He'll give it off here to Mickelson. Mickelson now looks for the inside for Anderson. Anderson to Stenson. He'll try to drive in. McClung playing some good defense on Stenson. But still, Tigers running that looks to be zone. They do. And 6B almost comes up with the steal. Here's Anderson. He'll launch a 3. This is high arcing and misses everything. And Washburn ends up with the rebound. Tigers putting fast pace. McClung does it, gets it in and good.
Good pass there by the Tigers to see McClung wide open down on the box. Give it to him and let him get some points out of it.
Tigers lead now 39-24. The lead's at 15, and it's a 10-second call. You had to think sooner than later that pressure that the Tigers were showing on the backcourt would play favor, and it does. So Tigers with the basketball, 39-24. McClung will give it off here to Wheatland. Wheatland now, nice spin move, just basically hand off to Washburn. Nice pass by Washburn. McClung, shot, and 1. What a play there. We'll see if... I just missed it on the replay. Right there, but McClung's going to have an opportunity and 1 here.
Foul was on Colton Halverson. That's his first personal 6th team foul. As that free throw is up and is good by McClung.
42-24. As the Tigers come up with the steal. 6B to Washburn. Washburn 1 dribbled, and he's going to be blocked there on the shot. As we hit the 6-minute mark left to go here. 42-24 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Leads at 18. As that shot's going to be fouled, and we're going to see 2 free throws from Stenson. And they're going to give that on. Did they give that to McClung?
They gave that foul to McClung. That's his 4th personal, 4th team foul.
So the Tigers win by 42 yesterday, as that first free throw is up and in from Stenson. They're now looking at a potential 20-point lead here, as Stauffenberg will check back into the ball game. A big shout out to Winter Internet for their providing the live stream today of Tiger basketball on County 10's YouTube and Facebook pages. Simpson's second free throw misses. It's going to be rebounded there by Stauffenberg. And Stauffenberg will give it off here to Washburn. Washburn's his 6B. Washburn, he'll launch a 3. This one's good!
Good 3-pointer there by Washburn. A shot we don't usually see from him up top.
Yeah, usually plays the key part, but that's the thing with basketball, is you get a foul there on 6B. That's what basketball's kind of come to, positionless basketball. Anybody can play any position. So 6B picks up his first. As the lead is up to 21 here. 21, excuse me. Or no, 20. I was off the point on the scoreboard here on the stream. As Mickelson give it off here to Stenson, right back to Mickelson. 5:13 left here in the ball game. Tigers looking for their second win in the Douglas Classic, looking for their 3rd win of the season. Here's a drive there by Anderson. That's good. And that's the first field goal in the quarter for the Bulldogs. Stauffenberg will try to drive in, pump fake, kick out to Washburn. Washburn going to try to drive in. He almost traveled right there with it. Stauffenberg will put it up. That's up and good. Stauffenberg with 12.
good ball and court awareness by Stauffenberg to realize where he was at, turn around, and put up a shot for two.
As Mickelson give it off here to Halverson. As the Bulldogs again trying to beat that pressure. They do get it across the timeline. Anderson now matched up with Wheatland. As Sixby almost comes up with it. Saves the back court, but Stauffenberg ends up with it. Stauffenberg going to try to drive in. And they're going to say that foul occurred on the shot. You're going to get Mickelson with the foul. That will be his second of the quarter.
7th team foul. So now any other foul puts Lander in the bonus.
Yep, 1-1 from here on out for the Tigers with the final 4:18 left to go. Stauffenberg will miss that first free throw. The Tigers go 6 of 11. We'll see a couple late, quick last-second substitutions. Heisch comes back in. We'll also see Razor check back in. As nobody really in foul trouble for Wheatland. McClung is one foul away as that second one is good. As Lopez will check in. He'll check in for Sixby. Yeah, right now McClung the only one who is in foul trouble really with 4. It's now 48-27. As the Tigers have put 11 up. They put double digits in 3 of the 4 quarters today. That single-digit quarter came in the first quarter when they were down by 1. There's still only been 4 lead changes and 2 ties in this ball game. It's really been Tigers since the second quarter. As Razor gonna try to drive in, almost getting there with the foot. Anderson will go up as I believe you're going to get Iron Eyes with the foul. That will be his first, if it is. And they will give it to Iron Eyes. So we'll see Anderson back at the free throw line. 1 of 2 at the charity stripe for Anderson. Anderson will knock that first one in. He makes that percentage just a little bit better. 6 of 14 from the line of the Bulldogs. Okay, make sure you guys stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. They employ a lot of Fremont County residents, over 130 Fremont County residents. Anderson gets the basketball. Wheatland gets an extra possession, and Heisch will give it up. As I was going to finish up there, as you can check out gowithbailey.com. You can stick around also for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. Give you guys a recap of the game and what is to come. We'll also catch up with head coach Stu Mullins after 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this ball game. Tigers with the basketball. Washburn loses it. Little high bouncer there with 3:13 to go. The lead is at 18.
That's a couple quick turnovers that we've seen by the Tigers here in the fourth quarter.
As we'll see a timeout taken by Wheatland. 3 Tigers will check in after the timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. It's Tiger basketball on County 10.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County Athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you.
Hey, Tiger.
Back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming online at county10.com as Wyoming Catholic College brings you tonight's broadcast of Tiger basketball. Wyoming Catholic College sponsors our academic spotlight every game. College students, all students and staff at LVHS, and wishes them well this school year. As the Tigers lead right now, 48-30 with 3:05 to go. As your student of the week, brought to you by Wyoming Catholic College, is Eric Harms from LVHS. As it will be Bulldog basketball. Okay, congrats to Eric Harms on the student of the week. Brought to you by Wyoming Catholic College. 2:56 to go as Heisch will get it up and in and good. He's got 4 in the quarter. It's now 30-50. And now you've got a turnover there as Tigers had a couple substitutions. Lopez, John, Lincoln, McClung, and Iron Eyes. The 5 for the Tigers. for 2:46 left in this one. It is now Anderson will give it off here to Suko. He'll give it out to Mickelson at the top of the arc. Razor goes baseline. He'll try to drive it. He'll put it up and good. As the Bulldogs now seeing more on the scoring side of things. They just broke the double-digit barrier in the quarter. John thought about a three. He's going to try to drive in. Bounce pass to Lopez. Lopez, he'll be fouled. He'll go a one-on-one opportunity.
Foul's going to be on Razor.
That should be his third. I have him for. And then we'll say, once the official foul mark is on there, as Lopez will go get a one-on-one opportunity. Here's that free throw. He knocks it in. So lead is now up to 15. As Lopez, second shot is up and good. 2:23 left here. As again, lots of Fremont County action at home and on the road. You can check that out in all sports coverage at county10.com. As McClung almost could have been called for his fifth foul after the collision there. Luckily, everybody's okay. Nobody ends up on the ground. As I accidentally gave somebody an extra point. On the scoreboard, Fremont Therapy scoreboard shows 50-34 with 1:54 to go, as Heiss will get it up and in, and he'll get the and one opportunity coming up.
Iron Eyes is going to be called for a personal foul.
That'll be his second. And now it's bonus for the Bulldogs from here on out. As Heiss has only attempted 2 free throws, he went 1 of 2, and he will connect on that three-point play. It's now a it's a 12-point lead now with 1:46 to go, as Iron Eyes can't get it. And now that I'm looking at this score, it's a lot closer than it appears to be. 90 seconds to go here in Douglas, and the first of 2 for the Tigers today. Lady Tigers will actually tip off here in about 20 minutes or so, as that shot is no good. Rebound there by McClung. And McClung will bring it up for the Tigers. Give it to Lopez. Lopez, 3, no good. He'll get his own rebound, though, however, and then he will lose it. It will be Wheatland basketball with 72 seconds to go. And now it's Wheatland basketball. Anderson, as the clock just now starts. As Suko will hand it off here to Razor. Give it off to Anderson. Anderson, back to Razor. Razor matched up there by John. Anderson, kick out to Razor. He'll go baseline. As Razor's shot is up and in, and that is good by Razor.
Good couple drives there by the Bulldogs, giving the ball down in the paint.
As Lopez, give it to Lincoln. Tigers can kind of start running this clock out here, as Keaton Iron Eyes will get fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming. Let's see who they give this foul. They give it on Heisch. That'll be his third. Iron Eyes' first free throw is up and no good. As even though there's 34.0 seconds left, next foul would put Tigers in double bonus. Iron Eyes will knock that second shot. As Iron Eyes gets his first points of the ball game. As the Tigers will go 2-0 in the Douglas Classic. They will have won their last 3 when they meet the number 1 team in Class 3A in about less than 3.5 hours from now at 4 p.m. We'll have that call for you guys on KOVE 1330 AM, as we got a foul on the play. As Anderson will go to the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Lincoln.
Lincoln's first foul of the ball game. But again, 4 o'clock, we'll have that call for you guys on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, as I thought it was a 1-on-1 scenario. As well, again, you can tune into the video streams as well on Facebook and at YouTube, as that second free throw is good there from Anderson. He knocks in 2 of 2. Lead is cut to 11. As McClung will let this go. The Tigers will win their second game of the Douglas Classic. We're going to step aside for a timeout. This is Tiger basketball on County 10.
The Lander community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Keeping you connected with Tiger basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
So final here in Douglas, 51-40, your final score as the Tigers notch their third win of the season. They have won their last 3 in a row, and probably a good winning streak to take in when you face off against the number one team in the Douglas Bearcats coming up.
No, they have a couple hours in between their game.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to see how they come off. Obviously, coming off of a win is one thing, but having that big of a break in between to be able to come back and play a number one team for 3A might change things up a little bit.
Yeah, and Douglas is about to play at 1 o'clock, so we'll see who has the advantage when it comes into the 4 o'clock window. Let's give you guys a recap of this game. Again, Tigers win 51-40, a 14-point performance from Abe Lopez. Brennan Stauffenberg finishes with 13 points and unofficially 9 rebounds. Washburn ends up with 9. You got McClung with 9, Sixby with 5, Iron Eyes with 1. And that would be all the scoring from the Tigers in this one. For the Wheatland Bulldogs, it would be led by 2 players, and Heisch and Razor with 10 each. Anderson finishes the day with 7 points. You got Stenson with 4, Mickelson with 5, Suko with 2 as well, and Peasley as well with 2 as well. This game started off as kind of more defensive turnover game, and then it kind of got into that scoring range in that one.
It was a very defensive turnover range in the first half, and then you come into the second half, obviously Lander up coming into halftime. Coming out of halftime, they had the ball to start, so that also helps. And then they really turned everything on. They let the Jets loose. Offense really started to pick up, and their defense picked up more than what it had been in the first half. We saw the 10-second violation on Wheatland because Lander held that backcourt defense to its full extent.
Yeah, the Tigers again winning this one with a final of 51-40, as the Tigers unofficially would go 3 of 9 from three-point range, 19 of 38 overall, which is actually a 50% shooting. If that's correct, that's a pretty good shooting performance as far as basketball goes. As free throws, Tigers would get the advantage of 59%, 10 of 17. For the Bulldogs, they would also shoot 30%, but they would have 8 less opportunities at the bucket, 15 of 30, 2 of 6 from 3, and then 8 of 16 from the charity stripe as well. As again, this the Tigers game against Wheatland was the end of the morning session. We'll have the afternoon session start. Douglas will face off, if I am getting my schedule correct here. Douglas will take on Burns, and then Lovell versus Wheatland. Lander and Douglas will be the nightcap as well. We're going to step aside for a timeout. We'll catch up with head coach Stu Mullins. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Tiger Basketball is streaming all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
51-40 your final here at Douglas after the morning session has concluded. Tigers winning their third game in a row this season. I'm joined with head coach Stu Mullins now. And Coach, that first half was kind of a turnover frenzy, it felt like, for both teams, excuse me.
Yeah, we had 7, they had 9, and nobody could seem to get into a rhythm, and we especially couldn't. You know, we had 8 layups, and we converted 3 of them, you know, and not just the layups that were contested, but the layups that were wide open. And so, you know, those you hit, and maybe a 3 or 2, and maybe that first half looks a little bit different, but it is what it was.
What was the message going into the second half? Because obviously something changed where you guys kind of basically lifted off, getting 18 in the third, 14 in the fourth as far as scoring went.
Yeah, you know, we were getting good shots, so it wasn't really anything crazy that we changed. It just, you know, we came out with a little bit more energy, and you know, they missed some shots that they probably should have made, but we had some, you know, defensive stops and we're able to convert. We felt like we could get out them against them in transition, and we were able to convert some of those and hit a 3, and we were on our way.
Talk about maybe the consistency. Some of the players obviously are kind of getting, you know, double-digit points a few games. But just how do you make sure that consistency continues to roll as, you know, you're heading into this final game of the Classic?
It's just a matter of shot selection, and it always is. You know, if we continue to take good shots, then everybody scores. You know, if we try to take it upon ourselves or you know, become a little bit selfish, and that's when it becomes problematic for us. And so, you know, that's the biggest thing for us is every time down the floor we really want a good look, and we want a good look. We don't want a turnover.
Kind of a quick little preview here. You're going to be facing off against the number 1 team in Class 3A. Just what are you going to be looking for in that one, and just what is going to be the game plan going in?
Yeah, we'll see. You know, they obviously are extremely talented, and you know, we didn't come out with great energy today, you know, and that was the message to our team is what kind of team do you want to be? Do you want to be a team that shows up to every game and wants to compete, or is it just a team that when the conditions are right, you know, we play hard? And so, you know, it's a different beast, you know, and so, you know, if you can handle their pressure, you know, you'll probably be okay, but that will be, we'll see if that happens.
You also just are going to play your second game as well. Just what was your strategy with minutes in this one going into the next game at 4?
Well, for us, we were up nearly 20 in the fourth quarter, and you hope to give the young guys an opportunity to play some minutes and ride that out. But we gave up 10 straight points, you know, and I think each quarter on average they were getting 7 a game, you know, 7 per quarter, and then we give up 14 in the fourth. And you know, we talked about it at the end, like, you know, when we hand you the keys to the Ferrari, it's not your job to go crash it, you know. So you know, we did get some minutes of rest, but it doesn't really matter. You're playing basketball, and you know, this will be their 4th game against us, and they got less rest than us, so there's no excuse.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you after the Douglas game coming up.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks to head coach Stu Mullins right there. As we'll step aside for another timeout, we'll give you guys some final numbers and preview coming up. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletics for more than 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes in the clinic and on the field. Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. With specialized training and one-on-one service, they get you back to doing what you love. Whether you need rehab for an injury from a sports-certified specialist, or you need to get therapy from their certified hand therapist, with 6 locations in western Wyoming, they provide aquatic therapy, dry needling, floor, and women's health therapy. So many options to keep you living the lifestyle that you want to live. Find out more about Fremont Therapy Group or schedule an appointment. Go to FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Keeping you connected with Tiger Basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
Had a little technical difficulty, so we're going to wrap this up pretty quick. Again, Tigers winning 51-40 over the Wheatland Bulldogs. Again, Tigers will be back in action this afternoon at 4 p.m. for the nightcap as everybody going to have a break. We're going to also take a quick break before we're back on the air. You can catch the game at 4 p.m. on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. You can also stream that game on the County 10 YouTube and Facebook pages. Riley, last thoughts before we call it a game here.
Lander came out, played really good. Obviously, they had a lot of struggles in the first half. Came out in the second half, having the lead. And then I keep saying this, but having the ball and really just bringing off the momentum and taking it to the next level. They brought all they had for that second half. The Jets were on full blast, and all worked in their favor.
Yeah, Tigers winning this one 51-40 as the afternoon session about to get off here as we're going to call it here on this blow-off game at 4 p.m. This has been the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. For Jared Anderson at Radio Control, Riley Bouillon, I'm Wyatt Berichka. This has been a presentation of County 10 Sports on the County 10 YouTube and Facebook page and on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM.